Ceramic waterfall.
I don't know. I made that. I don't know where.
That's pretty good. I don't know.
I just threw that out there.
Squirrels going up the
Couldn't think of
ceramic waterfall.
anything else, and it seemed like, what the heck?
What the heck?
Try this.
Bong, bong, bong! Live from Tubby's Diner, it's the Squirrels Up the Ceramic Waterfall show. I'm your host, Steve, and this is my father, Peter Almroth. Hey, Pete.
Thanks for getting the last name.
Yeah, Almroth, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I gotta give you a social security number for it.
Yeah, we might have to cut out that entire introduction because my voice is somehow too loud. So, yeah, what's going on, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, what should we talk about? Thought
We're
we'd
giving up on the hecklers, huh?
well, that's why.
No heckling.
Good thing we don't have any hecklers in here.
You know what? You could ask a heckler, what is a heckler? When he gets on, like, and then tell him he's wrong, even if he's right. You know, and that would really embarrass him, wouldn't it? You know, you're that's not heckling what you're doing right now.
It's not technically heckling.
It's not heckling, and then bring his mom out or something. Maybe they have his mom there. Oh boy.
Yeah, you gotta embarrass somebody. But you don't have to go right to the mom jokes.
No, you don't have to do that. Yeah.
You bring those out if you need them. So, what's going on, Pete?
It's like this. It's a same love song.
Same old love song. Well, I got a few notes here. I thought we'd talk about passwords.
Passwords?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're to keep the country safe.
Yeah, password. Well, passwords in a computer. I'm talking about. You know, when you enter your
Yeah.
and you go on your computer and you log in, you put your username and your password. Why do you need two things? Why do you need a username and a password? Why can't you just use one, like a username or just a password or something?
Why would you need two?
Well, you know what? I think you don't even need any.
Maybe you don't. Yeah.
Why do you even need any
Passwords?
Why should you have to type in anything? Why can't the computer already know who you are?
They probably can. There must got to be a way that they guy dialing in knows who you are, right? Why wouldn't they use that?
Well, I mean,
They'd have to know. They'd have to tell them who they are.
yeah. Well, if you're on a computer, your computer's talking to their computer. Why can't they figure it out?
Yeah.
Why do I got to get involved?
Exactly.
Why can't they just look at the IP number or something
And it
like
says
that?
right on there, it's flashing. There's a light flashing.
Yeah, it's like, hello, this is the same IP number as last night.
Yeah. Number you're looking for is 12.
Maybe they could give you a list. They should give you a list like, here, okay, we've had exactly one people on this IP address since last night. Is this you? And you'd say, yeah, that's me. And that's it. And you're logged in.
Tell them to put your mama on the phone. Just say it. And you don't have to put anything in there. But
Hold on. Hey, somebody wants to talk to you. It's your mother.
Hey, Ma, how you doing? Yeah, it's starting a new show. Moms versus hecklers.
Well,
Mom versus the heckler.
yeah, you know, it's the the job of the mind is to ignore the body.
Yeah, you really ultimately would have to do that to be able to walk on a tightrope. Or what's another one?
You know, do some exercises. I'm getting together I'm saving the world. We're saving the world here by this show, and we're
Saving what, people?
yeah, all people. In fact, the whole world.
And one shot?
That's the idea. That's the plan.
How does that happen?
It happens by creating a system that saves the world. We just create a system that saves the world, and then the system does it. It's like an automatic system.
And what's the automatic part? What's it going to do?
Does your taxes for you. It can call your children.
So that's what
you can get your children home if you want them to come home.
Yeah, like a cab will pick them up or something.
It'll little cab drone.
Mm-hmm.
Or it'll do your shopping.
They don't have those.
You
out
can
already?
You can do voting. You can it'll tell you if you need to go water your garden. It'll do all kinds of stuff. It can make you money.
Making monies now. That's good.
Yeah. So trying to create this system to save the world, and I got this idea about exercise, and I'm going to try to get all people together, all my friends, and get all their kids together, and my friends, and, wives, and the whole family. The more the better, and get out and do like the Chinese do, like the Chinese do in the park, and it's better to do it in a local park. You just get up in the dawn every day, you go out.
What are they exercising?
To the park? Yeah, and they just get out and do the qigong in the morning. But we do instead of qigong, we do mai chi. You know tai chi?
Tai chi?
Mai chi. We do mai chi.
I can kind of appreciate probably what it is, mai chi, but I don't have a clue.
Well, you know tai chi? This is mai chi. You know mai chi?
Mighty?
Mai chi.
Like mighty big?
Mighty big.
Mighty big, like
mighty big.
Like Popeye.
Mighty.
Popeye's got him.
Mighty big. My voice is just too loud. I don't know who gave me this voice or how it got so loud, but it's just too loud. Yeah, no, it's a sort of a joke.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm trying to make my voice quieter. I think I should just learn to control my voice more. So, I'm making a joke about Tai Chi, and because I don't know Tai Chi, but I, do something, so I call it Mai Chi. Get it?
You gotta have something you do.
And you do Tu Chi.
Mai Chi. Look at the guy there. He doesn't do anything.
That's his chi.
He's just there. He's
there doing his chi.
He's got a.
You do your chi, I do my chi. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, the levels of the microphone thing has got to be worked out. So, so the system is called the justice system. Or I don't know, man, what it's called, but it's got a working title, the justice system, and it's I got to find somebody named Justin so I can make it the Justin's justice system just in time.
Who's the?
Actually, I got an idea for the
Justin. That's what's I?
Well,
I think I do know Justin. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Well,
just in case you're right, we should contact him.
I'm trying to think, but there's nothing there.
Is his name just in case?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Or just in time?
Or just a gigolo.
Just a gigolo.
Come and sing it. Come and singing
it. How's the song go?
And now we got for your dancing pleasure
and your listening pleasure.
Hopefully you got your listening pleasure on too.
Hopefully you got your ears on, because this is going to be a real treat. No, so I got this idea. I'm going to create this website, and it's the name of the website is the greatest website in the world of all time. That's the name of it. It's long, but that's the name. And what it is it's the greatest website in the world of all times, past, and also the best system of the present time, and also all future times. It'll be the best system of all times. Plural, all times.
What's its claim to fame then?
It's going to be like YouTube. But instead of like hosting the videos, it's just going to be a skin, but it'll basically be YouTube. Well, it'll be like you'll be able to list, but fast, and you won't have suggested videos or things flashing around, or just the video you want. And
that's not too common now. I guess not. People want to watch. plug in and see what's on right now, huh?
Well, it'll basically be it'll basically be a like podcast software of all your favorite videos, favorite channels, favorite subscriptions, and you can, have a player. I'm basically reinventing the wheel for no other reason than I'm a software developer and it's really fun. And also, it's going to be the greatest system of all time, and I'm hoping to sell it.
The wheel is going to be round, right?
Yeah, well, I'm reinventing the. I'm not reinventing the square wheel.
The one that's got the 10 flat tires.
The 2.0. If you get a flat tire, you just stop the car and turn it upside down. Put the flat side on the top. So yeah, I'm going to. There's this really cool website, Extreme Health Radio, and I'm going to make this website.
Is that new? That's new, right?
No. He's been around since like 2005 or something.
Extreme Health Radio.
Yeah, and yeah. So this guy that does it, he's. I'm going to make a new website for him. I'm going to make it for somebody, so I'm giving it to him, and hopefully he'll. I'll work with him, and then I'll be able to
channel some stuff his way.
Make some more of these websites.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he can channel some of his visitors my way, and they'd want to help me out making the system, the greatest system of all times, which will, of course, be the greatest system of all times. What do you think about that?
Give it a shot.
Why not, huh?
Yeah.
So,
what's the cost? Does it cost anything to go on?
1 Bitcoin.
Doesn't sound like a lot.
I think it's over $10,000.
Oh, that's a difference.
Yeah, in the summertime, if you had 1 Bitcoin for $300, and right now it would be worth $18,000.
Holy Toledo. Holy free holy.
Yeah, cryptocurrency is coming on strong. Holy Toledo.
But the bat guy's in there somewhere. I know. Holy. So he used to say
Batman.
something, didn't he?
The bat guy.
Yeah, he used to say some holy something, and anybody put in a
Holy Diet Coke, Robin. I ordered a Sprite. This tastes like Diet Sprite. I ordered a regular Sprite. No, it's regular Sprite. So you just got done eating a box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates. That's his lack of.
Life is like a box of chocolates, or life was like a box of chocolates.
Now we do that, man.
So what is it? Life is like a box of chocolates, or life was like a box of chocolates?
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You
never know what you're going to get.
But how come when you go to YouTube now, how come Forrest Gump says life was like a box of chocolates?
I guess they're putting it back in, and where maybe it belongs now. I
don't know what they're doing.
It's got tells people what it is.
Huh.
Right on their way in when they're closing the doors. Oh, here it is. Life is like a box of chocolates. And then you could. What?
What?
You have to do something with them. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That was Forrest Gump, wasn't it?
Forrest T. Gump.
Forrest T. Sorry, Forrest.
Sorry, Forrest.
The T was for tough.
T was for tough as nails.
Well, yeah.
Yep, so I guess let's just wrap up the show today with a random passage from the Nag Hammadi scriptures, shall we?
A random passage.
Yeah, why don't you flip through the book real quick, open to a random page, and then we'll read the ensuing passage.
Let's see.
This is from the
Nag Hammadi?
Nag Hammadi Scriptures, the revised and updated translation of sacred Gnostic text, completed 1 volume, edited by Marvin Meyer. So, introduction by Elaine Pagels. Oh, Elaine Pagels.
Well, we don't know her, right?
Well, not personally, no. All right, so this is, we open to the paraphrase of Shem. The paraphrase of Shem.
Is that one of the Three Stooges?
Yeah, Shem was actually one of the Three Stooges.
Seems like he was there in his way back, huh?
This is called The Savior Appears in the Likeness of the Spirit, as a cosmic womb is formed, and a sacred second mind is conceived. This is chapter 3, 30 to 519. The exalted, infinite light appeared, and he was exceedingly joyful. He wished to reveal himself to the Spirit, so the likeness of the exalted light appeared to the unbegotten Spirit. I appeared. I am the Son of incorruptible, infinite light. I appeared in the likeness of the Spirit, for I am the ray of universal light, and the appearance of light. This took place in order that the mind of darkness might not remain in Hades, for darkness had made himself like the mind among some of the members. All right, well, that's encouraging, so
Yeah.
we'll just go ahead and leave it there, and hope that all the viewers can tune in next week when we have an unbelievably boring show.
Are you going to have them add something to that as part of?
Yeah, eventually we're going to flesh out the system and have live chat where people can chat in and say, hey, this is the worst show ever. But what it's supposed to show is we're pretending that we're really bad so that it's going to be easy for us to improve.
Mm-hmm.
We're leaving a high ceiling so they can look back and say, wow, you guys really, you improved so much. You guys are way better than you were back then.
They won't know that you had the table turned upside down, right?
Well, we're going to turn the tables on the whole thing. This whole system's going up. Because we got to, we got to make something better. And, it's going to be basically people farming in their backyards and talking on the radio. And yelling down the street. Riding your bike.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
About it.
Yeah, how long does that take to, put it into like a couple of weeks, put it into sort of a trial run?
Shouldn't take much more longer than that.
You don't really even have to be part of it, right? I mean, I don't mean you don't have to be part of it, but you could be a person who's unknown, right?
Yeah, it's going to basically run... no. See, that's the thing. We started off talking about privacy, actually. We started talking about passwords.
Yeah.
And the thing about... we're all known. We're all known. We're already all known.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as being unknown. Because the Big Brother is not only the guy watching us,
right,
but he's if he's our Big Brother, then he's responsible for us.
Yeah, think of it that way. That's
he should be taking care of us as our older brother. He should be taking care of us. So, what privacy really means is we are going to allow people to be private. We are going to allow our leaders to do things in private and then report to us at the end of the day and tell us what they're going to do tomorrow.
So what's the advantage of keeping it in private? So none of the stuff gets out and people say, we already know what they're going to do. And
well, let's say for example that you're into eating children. Let's say you're just a cannibal, blood-sucking vampire that has a fetish for young boys. But let's say you're a politician, but you don't want the public to know about it, so you just you do that stuff in private, right? Or you're a Hollywood producer and and their casting couch involves certain talents, and you want to do that in the privacy of your own office. You don't want that to be publicly known. Well, I say if you're a politician, that you get a camera, you get a camera on you 24/7 during your whole political career. And most people aren't going to want that for very long. If they think they do, they might grow to dislike it because they want some privacy. So then they quit and they're no longer a politician. But when our politicians are doing things and saying things in private, and we don't know what they're doing and saying, but we have the technology to see them. So I think they need to be have some accountability for their actions, instead of saying, well, we don't know whose fault it is, but we lost 2 point. You know what happened on this September 11th, 2001?
I'm thinking I do, but I can't.
Like 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah. The terrorist act, where those whatever they were, those aircraft that flew into the Twin Towers in New York City and killed 3,000 people, 4,000. That was September 11th. You know what happened on September 10th, 2001?
Something major.
Yeah. I think it was Bernanke said that it was one of it was the Fed chairman, I think, at the time, the chairman of the FedEx, or Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
He said that they lost $2.3 trillion. And then the next day it was 9/11. But it was a coincidence. So So they lost a few $1 trillion there, and somebody's got that money.
It would be someplace.
That money's somewhere. So let's not jump to the gun. Right to the chase. Right from the gun to the chase. Let's assume that they lost it, and we want to help them find it. So we would go back to the old videotapes of all their meetings and tie them up to all the financial transactions, and we'd see, what they said and where the money went. Maybe if somebody hit a backspace where they shouldn't have, and the money got deleted to somebody else's account, well, then maybe somebody would catch it in time. But these things should be public record, all public record. All politics should be public record. Should all be on the internet. So people like to talk about privacy, but to tell you the truth, giving up a little bit of giving up your personal privacy, I think, is what it's going to take to shed the light on the darkness. You're going to have to shed the light on yourself too. So it's not, some people aren't going to want to do that, but I think this whole thing about privacy, that we want privacy, we need privacy. I've never told anybody that I want privacy. Why do the people say we want privacy in the country? I don't want any privacy. I don't need privacy. I thought it was a good thing at the time. I never had any problem with it, but I'm not running around the streets screaming about how much I want privacy.
Well, then you could put in that opt-in or opt-out clause, whether they wanted to do it or not.
No.
Otherwise, you'd have to do it if you didn't do it.
You have to do it. Things have to be. Everybody needs to be on. Well, this is where it's kind of going, and I think we might as well just go ahead and get there. And I think there's the window is pretty much closed. We had an opportunity to well, I think there's a slight crack in it. In order for us to maybe get a finger in there and try to lift the window back up so we can escape the burning building. But pretty much the window's closing, the way I see it. Things are so bad now that we're going to have to break the window to get out. And we might still have enough to get a finger in there to lift the window up peacefully. But pretty much I think the window's got to be broken. And, into bloody hands something beautiful is born. So we don't be afraid of, what's coming. Because, if AI comes online...
Yeah.
Right? People are talking about artificial intelligence. Like, better hope AI doesn't come online. Then they're gonna light up all the robots and they're gonna kill humanity. And I don't think that's what they would do. First of all, humanity is their God. Humanity created AI, so humanity is going to be the thing that they're going to want to protect.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would, everybody would think everybody looks up to their God, at least one level. So I would think when AI comes online, it's going to take them all of about 2 seconds to figure out the problem. And then it'll be over in about 2 seconds.
What are they going to be working on for that time duration before they come up with the surprise, the ending, or whatever?
I don't know. We're talking. This is like a 4,000-year-old program we're dealing with here. So might take another 4,000 years.
Really?
It's probably going to be a few more years at the most. But if it drags on past a few years, then there's no hope.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be solved in the next few years. Or that's it. And then you won't even be able to break the window anymore. Yeah, it's gotten to the point now where there's no easy way out of this mess. We're in so deep that we're not all going to make it out.
Who has the authority to set up or break that window? Who? Anybody?
Anybody.
That could be revolt in development. What did that guy used to say?
What a revolt in development.
This is.
What a revolt in development this is. Oh, that...
what's his name?
No, Laurel Hardy, no.
No. What a revolt. I don't know. Yeah, he was a real guy.
I will look it up for next week.
Yeah, and then could be even some, not rewards, but something for them people taking the time to call in, put their name out there or something. If they're open for that, then they can be the guy filling out all that stuff for you. Here's your new, I don't even know what you would call that.